Hey, business owners, if you're paying an agency to run your Google ads for you, I've got a serious question for you. Do you actually know if those ads that they're running for you, if they're profitable or not? Because here's the truth. Most agencies send fancy reports with clicks, impressions, and charts and so on, but they hide the 5 numbers that really matter to any business. And if you don't know what these 5 numbers are, you'll never know if your Google Ads is making you money or if your Google Ads is just burning your money alone. So let's fix that. Here are the only 5 numbers you ever need to look at to make sure that whether your Google Ads campaign is running profitably or it's causing you a loss. The first number is something called cost per lead, and that's CPL. Now, this is the average amount that you'll be paying for every single inquiry, phone call, or phone submission. So let me give you an example. If you're paying £1,000 and getting 50 leads, that's £20 per lead. That's what it works out to. So in other words, your cost per lead is £20 per lead. But here's the key fact. If your agency can't tell you this number instantly, they're not tracking your conversions properly, which means that you're flying blind. The second number that you need to understand is the lead quality, and that is the conversion to customer rate. Now, leads mean nothing if they don't turn into customers. So for every 10 leads, how many actually buy or book your products or services? So let me give you an example. If only 1 out of 10 becomes a paying customer, your real cost per customer is 10x. Your cost per lead was £20, then that means that your actual cost per customer is 20 times 10, which is £200. Now, this number helps you to see the true profitability, not just vanity metrics. Guys, if you're liking this sort of content so far for business owners, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, because I produce this sort of content on a weekly basis to help businesses to run more profitable digital marketing campaigns and to work out other strategies in which they can get more leads and inquiries flowing into their business. Now, the third most important metric is the average customer value, also abbreviated to ACV. Now, what's the average value of each new customer? So if your average sale is £200, it costs you £50 in ads to get that customer, then that's great because you're profitable. Okay, your average cost per sale is £200, and it costs your cost per lead is £50, or your cost per customer is £50. That means you're £150 in profit. But if your average sale is £50 and it costs you £60 to acquire that customer, you're literally losing money on that Google Ads campaign. The fourth number is the return on ad spend, also abbreviated to ROAS. Now that you know your cost per customer and your average customer value, it's time to calculate the return on ad spend. So let me give you an example of this. So if you're spending £1,000 on ads and you make £4,000 in sales, that's a 4x ROAS. So anything below a 2x ROAS means that you've got room for some serious Google Ads optimization. The fifth most important metric is the follow-up rate. In other words, how many leads are actually being contacted. And this is one that hardly anyone ever talks about. So you could have the perfect Google Ads campaign and you could have great leads coming in, but if your team or agency only follows up, let's say 40%, that means you're losing money before the sale even starts. The follow-up speed and frequency can double or triple your results without changing your ads at all. So in summary, the next time your agency sends you a report, forget about all the noise, just ask them 5 numbers: your cost per lead, your conversion to customer rate, your average customer value, ROAS, and the follow-up rate. And because by using these 5 values, you can see whether your Google Ads campaign is running profitably or not. Now, it is a bit more involved in that because it could be that some campaigns are profitable and some are not. So it's not always account wide. So you might like to break these numbers down per campaign. And these are questions that you can ask your Google Ads campaign. Now, guys, if you'd like me to personally review your Google Ads campaign, to do an independent audit to see if it's profitable or not and how it can be improved, there'll be a link at the bottom of this description. Please click on it, schedule a time. Either myself or a member of my team will get in touch with you. We'll do an online video about how you can make the most of the money that you're spending with Google Ads, and also check to see if it's being run in a profitable manner or whether you're losing money. And if you are losing money, then how can you fix that? Guys, remember to subscribe to this channel. I create weekly videos. 70% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed to the channel. So please subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you on another video. If you've got any questions about Google Ads, drop them in the comments below. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye for now.